Hi, Stephanie and Melissa. I just wanted to say I'm a huge fan of both of you. Brooklyn Nine-Nine has been such a comfort and inspiration in my life. Isis, you have to start cutting this part out of the letters because we sound more like we're just tooting our own horns.
I know.
Okay. It's really nice to hear, but
It
good
is
grief.
really nice, but yes, it's...
Okay. You've each brought so much. Oh my God. Here we go.
Oh gosh.
Each brought so much depth, strength, and joy to your characters, and I truly admire your talent and authenticity. Thank you so much. Wanted to ask your perspective on something. I'm in my early 20s, and for a long time, I've had a specific goal in mind for my future, something I've worked hard for and tied a lot of my identity to. But lately, as I've grown and changed, I'm finding I might want something different. Feels like there's this pressure to stay committed to the path I chose years ago, as if changing my mind means I've failed. Did either of you experience something like that, wanting something new after chasing a dream for so long? How did you navigate those feelings and make peace with your shifting direction? Thanks so much for taking the time to read this. Sending love and gratitude. I'm excited to continue to see your new projects as they release. Thanks, Vanessa. Love, Vanessa. And she wrote a little emoji hearts. Love an emoji heart.
Vanessa.
Ooh,
You're in your early 20s,
girl.
Change your mind.
Not to discount you, but
not to discount, but
as a quick tale, I will say I never ever thought that I would be a person who got married or had children. I was pretty dead set on I could be single, I could be partnered up, but I don't want anybody's finances tied to my own, and I want the freedom of a life that I choose for myself and nobody else's. Nothing is dependent on me, and I'm doing whatever I want to do. And I changed my mind. I had a goal for my life, and I tied a lot of my identity to being like, I'm gonna not have kids, and that's fine, like for some people. But I changed my mind, and I changed it pretty late. And I was really scared about like how it was going to affect my career, how it was going to affect my relationship, how it was going to affect my friendships, how it was going to affect my body, how it was going to affect my brain, and how I was going to affect the new person. But I would say go for it. Like, I mean, if you really are feeling that strongly about it, like, what does Mary Oliver say? This is your one beautiful life. I'm going to look up the quote. You talk, Melissa. I'm going to look up this quote.
Yeah, I mean, I think any age, any stage in life, if we feel that pull towards something, and I understand the like identity part because this is not the same, but in my early 20s, I was like, I am a New Yorker. I will never leave New York. New York is my identity. New York, New Jersey is my identity. This is where I grew up. This is where I belong. This is where I will be till the end of my days. And I was like, I'm going to work in theater. I'm going to teach at some point. Maybe I'm going to like teach at a college. Like I had a whole idea of myself. I was like, every time I saw those little older biddies at the theater, I was like, that's going to be me with my giant jewelry and my flowy shirts and my comfortable shoes, still getting 10,000 steps a day. This is going to be me. And then we up and moved and then I started working in television, which was took me away from theater, and I couldn't get theater auditions anymore. And then we moved to LA, and I kind of went kicking and screaming. But then like all these amazing things happened, and this like whole new chapter of my life started, and my kids are little Angelinos, and I love my life, like, and I love LA, and like, and especially recently, seeing the city kind of stand up, and I've been so proud of it. And so even though I still feel like such an East Coast girl in a lot of ways, and not like, a real like LA person, like I love, what I'm trying to say is like, eventually if you stay open, and if you move with change, only good can come of it. Mm-hmm. If you stay stuck, especially if you feel pulled towards something else, because out of obligation, or because this is who I am, or this is how people know me,
because I have to
then
achieve. I have to achieve. I have to achieve. Who cares?
it's
Like,
like the equivalent of just like walking down a hallway and just like shutting all the other doors and
mhm,
windows and just like continually walk to like this one door, even though you have no idea what's behind that door. You know what I mean? As opposed to like just opening all the doors and seeing what's behind them.
yeah.
And so you're just, I think, shutting off opportunity. You're shutting off surprises. You're shutting off, and and I only brought up the age thing because it's like this is the time to like try shit out. Try it out. This thing that's like calling you, try it out. If it doesn't work out, you can change your mind again. You can change
Hmm.
your mind a million times. You can keep changing your mind. I
Yeah.
still change my mind.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at this point, when I'm, in my 80s, I do believe I will be getting Botox in my forehead, but I could change my mind there in the retirement home. I might be like, no, I don't care. Um, okay, so that quote that I was going to say, and we can cut out like whatever we need to here, but the poem is from The Summer Day by Mary Oliver. Have you ever read it, Melissa?
No.
You've probably heard the end of it. It's pretty short.
Okay.
Who This is not a poem reading. This is not a poetry slam. I'm going to go through this. I'm not going to act it, you guys. I'm just going to say the words.
Boo.
Who made the world? Who made the swan and the black bear? Who made the grasshopper? This grasshopper, I mean, the one who's flung herself out of the grass, the one who is eating sugar out of my hand, who is moving her jaws back and forth instead of up and down, who is gazing around with her enormous and complicated eyes. Now she lifts her pale forearms and thoroughly washes her face. Now she snaps her wings open and floats away. I don't know exactly what a prayer is. I do know how to pay attention, how to fall down into the grass, how to kneel down in the grass, how to be idle and blessed, how to stroll through the fields, which is what I've been doing all day. Tell me, what else should I have done? Doesn't everything die at last and too soon? Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Isn't that
Mm,
great? It's
I
like
love that.
you don't have to like run toward this thing, this goal, this thing, whatever. It's just like, bro. Like I joke about it all the time, but
Bro.
I'm always like, we're all gonna die someday, like, and that is my very like nihilistic sort of like, but it's not because this is it.
Yeah.
This is it. So like, let if you're doing something that you're like, oh no, I was gonna be a whatever. I don't even know. Like, I don't know.
I don't
I've been
know. What's
watching a
the
lot of
most like
Sex in the City, so I'm like,
serious?
PR, Samantha Jones, PR.
Like,
Been working to be a PR maven your whole life, and now suddenly you want to be a gardener. Okay, like,
girl,
obviously
go
there's
be a
logistics,
gardener.
but go be a gardener. Like, even
Go
if
be
you
a
have to do it like
gardener.
in your hobby time, like, go do
Yes.
whatever you want.
It's life is too short. Life is too unpredictable. Life is too
Mm-hmm.
precious. If, yes, if you have a calling, if you have something you want to do or explore, just
Mm-hmm.
fucking do it.